Vandeyam Sri Guru Shiyata Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vitamscha Om Ajnana Dimmarandasya Gyanajana Shlakaya Chakshurum Alidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gaurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganarasisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasaveda Nipunam Shirupa Patanagam Govinda Vidam Ujwalam Bharatanam Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Premno Abhija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Purim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubharam Madhika Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vanshakopatarubyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Garga Samhita by Sri Garga Muni, and this is with a translation of Kushakratha Prabhu. So this is the first canto, which is the first canto. It's called Goloka-khanda. And this is chapter 11, description of Sri Krishnachandra's appearance. Sri Narada said, Sri Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than the greatest, personally entered Vasudeva's heart. The great soul, Vasudeva, shone with a glory like the sun, moon, or fire. He appeared to be non-different from the Supreme Lord, the Master of all sacrifices. When Lord Krishna, who wards fearlessness to everyone, entered Devaki, she shone as if a great flash of lightning had entered her home. Seeing her so effulgent, Kamsa became frightened. He said, "Now the destroyer of my life has appeared. She was not like this before. As soon as he is born, I will kill him." Saying this, looking in all directions and thinking of his former enemy, Lord Hari, Kamsa became filled with fear. Even by being envious of him, one may be able to see Lord Krishna. It is for this reason, to attain the association of Lord Krishna, that the demons hate him. Then the demigods, headed by Brahma, and the great sages, headed by me, went to Vasudeva's home, bowed down before Lord Krishna, and offered many prayers. The demigods prayed, "Taking shelter of the modes of nature, philosophers wonder, is the Supreme the origin of consciousness and other states of being, or is he not their origin? As sparks come from a fire but do not again enter it, so the Mahat Tattva, senses, and demigods come from the Lord but do not enter him. Our obeisances to him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The strongest of the strong cannot conquer him. The potency of illusion cannot conquer him. The Vedas cannot bring him within their realm of perception. Of him, the perfect, complete, eternal, peaceful, and pure Supreme Personality of Godhead, we take shelter. With his Amsha-avatar, Amshamsha-avatar, Kala-avatar, Avesha-avatar, Purna-avatar, and many other avatars, he creates, maintains, and destroys the material universes. Unto him, Lord Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than the Purna avatar, we offer our respectful obeisances. So Krishna is the source of all incarnations, and he's the Paripurnatma, the complete Supreme Lord. The Manvantaras, Yugas, and Kalpas, past and future, you manifest your form in partial incarnations, but now you manifest your original and most perfect form, establishing real religion. You bring auspiciousness to the earth. O blissful Lord, we place within our hearts the nectar pollen gently blowing from your lotus feet as you walk, which is not attained by even the purest yogis unless their pure hearts melt with love for you. In our hearts we place wonderful you, whose handsome form is more charming than 100 million Kamadevas, who are the glory of the realm of Goloka, who are the master of Radha and the wealth of the earth. Sri Narada said, bowing down to Lord Hari and singing his praises, the demigods headed by Brahma went with the sages to their respective abodes. O King of Mathila, at the time of Lord Hari's appearance, the sky and the 10 directions became very pure. The stars were very bright, the earth appeared happy, and the rivers, streams, oceans, and lakes were filled with pure water. The breezes spread the fragrant pollen of 1,000-petal, 100-leaf lotuses that were seen blooming everywhere. Bees hummed, colorful birds sang, and fragrant cooling breezes gently blew. The kingdoms appeared most opulent, the towns and villages auspicious, and the demigods, Brahmins, trees, and cows were happy. The demigods beat their drums as if to announce victory. Everywhere there was great auspiciousness. The Vidyadharas, Gandharvas, Siddhas, Kinnaras, and Charanas sang, and the chief demigods offered prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Gandharvas, the Vidyadharas, happily danced in heaven. The demigods threw many parijata, mandara, malati, and sumana flowers, and the clouds thundered and sprinkled water. Then in the month of Bhadra, August, September, during the 8th Titi of the dark fortnight, when Mercury, Taurus, and the sun and the star Rohini were on the horizon, and the planets were in Harshana Yoga, in the middle of the night, when everything was covered with darkness and the moon was rising, in Vasudeva's palace, Lord Hari appeared from Devaki, as in a yagya, fire appears from Arani wood. Vasudeva gazed at his son, who wore a colorful jeweled necklace, a glittering Kaustuba gem, splendid armlets and anklets, earrings, and a helmet like the rising sun, bracelets like wonderful flickering flames, a belt splendid as lightning, a lotus garland filled with the buzzing of bees, and splendid golden garments, and who was splendid as a dark cloud with lightning. His face with moving black locks of hair, his splendor removing the darkness, auspicious, handsome, his eyes like lotus flowers, decorated with wonderful and colorful pictures and designs, more charming than 10 million Kamadevas, and who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, greater than the greatest, and fond of sweetly playing the flute. Vasudeva, the best of the Yadavas, his eyes blossom. Vasudeva, the best of the Yadavas, his eyes blossom wide with the festive joy of seeing the birth of Lord Hari. In his heart at once gave 1,000,000 cows in charity to the Brahmins, standing before the Lord in the maternity room. Astonished, Vasudeva bowed down. Now fearless, with folded hands, he glorified the Lord with many prayers. Vasudeva prayed, although you are one, the modes of material nature make you appear to be many. You are the creator, maintainer, and destroyer of the worlds, As crystal is colorless, you are untouched by material qualities. O Master of the worlds, I bow down before you. You are inside like fire and fuel. You are outside like the sky. You are the maintainer like the earth. You see everything. You are present everywhere like the air. My obeisances unto you. You are the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, the protector of the cows, demigods, Brahmins, and your own children, associates, who have appeared in my dynasty to remove the great armies that now burden the earth. O Master of the worlds, please protect me from sinful Kamsa. Sri Narada said, understanding handsome and dark Sri Krishna to be this original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Devaki, who was equal to the demigods, bowed before him and spoke. Sri Devaki said, O Krishna, O Master of countless universes, O Supreme Lord, O flag of Goloka-khanda, O original Lord, O Master of the perfect, O perfect one, O most perfect, original Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Supreme Controller, please protect me from Kamsa's atrocities. Sri Narada said, hearing this, Lord Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, the destroyer of sins, smiled and spoke to Vasudeva and Devaki. The Lord said, in the previous creation, she was chaste Prishni, who worshipped her husband as if he were a god, and you were Sutapa, who desired to create children. By Brahma's order, you both performed great austerities, fasting from food and drink. When in time the Manvantara had passed, your austerity to attain children continued. Then I became pleased with you and said, ask a benediction. After hearing this, you both said, may we have a son like you. I said, so be it, and left. Next you became a Prajapati couple, thinking no one is like me. I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, became your son, famous in the world as Sri Prishni Garbha. Then a second time I again became your son as Indra's younger brother Vamana. Now I, the Supreme Lord, greater than the greatest, have again become your son. Take me to Nanda's palace. Don't fear Kamsa. Take Nanda's daughter and you will become happy. Sri Narada said, after speaking, Lord Hari became invisible, and then, as an actor does, he reappeared as an infant on the floor. As Vasudeva was placing the infant in a cradle and was about to depart, Goddess Yogamaya was born in Braja from Nanda's wife. Goddess Yogamaya put all the guards to sleep, unfastened the shackles and locks, and opened all the doors. When his head decorated with Sri Krishna, Vasudeva left. The darkness was at once lifted, as if the sun had suddenly risen. As the clouds in the sky rained, thousand-headed Ananda Sesha, his great hoods giving protection from the torrents of rain, followed Vasudeva. Filled with great waves and whirlpools, and its shores filled with lions, snakes, and other wild creatures, the Yamuna, the best of rivers, gave a path to Vasudeva. Entering Nanda's Vraja, he placed the sleeping infant on Yashoda's bed and glanced at Yogamaya. Picking up the infant, Yogamaya, Vasudeva left the house, crossed the Jamuna, entered his prison cell, and became as he had been before. Not knowing whether a son or daughter had been born, exhausted, Yashoda slept in bed with a sleep of bliss. Hearing the sounds of an infant, the guards went in the royal palace and told the warrior Kamsa. Overcome with fear, Kamsa rushed to the maternity room, weeping like the most wretched person. the chaste sister Devaki spoke to her brother Kamsa. Sri Devaki said, "Now that my sons are dead, please give me this one daughter. Oh brother, it is not right for you to kill a girl. You are kind to those who are miserable. I am your younger sister. You killed my sons and threw me in a prison cell. O noble one, please give this beautiful daughter to me." Sri Narada said, bewildered and her face covered with tears, Devaki tried to hold the child in her lap. The demon Kamsa rebuked her, however, and grabbed the child. Then the sinful demon Kamsa, the lowest of the Yadavas, his friends all demons, holding his sister's daughter by her feet, threw her against a stone slab. From Kamsa's hand, the girl flew into the sky and entered a splendid 100-petal lotus chariot pulled by 1,000 horses. He saw her standing on a splendid chariot with moving chamras, then Goddess Yogamaya, served by many attendants, her glorious form splendid as 100 suns, her 8 arms holding weapons, and her voice like thunder spoke to Kamsa. Sri Yogamaya said, "Lord Sri Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, is already born. Where is he born? Where is he born? He will kill you. You torture this poor girl in vain." Sri Narada said, after saying this, the goddess went to the Vidya hills. There, Goddess Yogamaya assumed many names. At this, Kamsa became astonished, listening to his mother's words. He released Vasudeva and Devaki from their bonds. Kamsa said, "I am a sinner. I have performed many sins. I'm a demon. I'm the lowest of the Yadavas. Please forgive what I have done. Please forgive the killer of your sons. O sister, please hear me. O Vasudeva, I think that this was all done by time, which as the wind moves the clouds, moves that which cannot be moved. I believe the words of the demigods. I now can understand that the demigods also lie. She said my enemy is already born on the earth. Where? I don't know." Sri Narada said, weeping, his face covered with tears. Kamsa fell at their feet. He rendered great service to them, and he showed them friendship. Oh, will the charitable glances of Sri Krishnachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not come to the circle of the earth? Early the next morning, the demon Kamsa called together the great demons headed by Palambasura and told them what Yogamaya said. Kamsa said, "Yogamaya said that the person who will cause my destruction is already born on the earth. Therefore, all of you, please kill all infants, whether they are younger or older than 10 days. The demons said, when you ready your bow for a fight, the twang of its string makes the demigods flee. Why do you fear them? The cows, Brahmins, devotees, Vedas, demigods, and others, headed by the principles of religion, are the limbs of Lord Vishnu. When they are destroyed, the power of the demons will be remembered. If your enemy, Lord Mahavishnu, has indeed appeared on the earth, then the way to kill him is to attack the cows and these others." Sri Narada said, sent by Kamsa, these powerful and sinful demons flew in the sky. They killed many newborn infants, as well as many cows and other pious beings. From sea to sea, traveling over the earth and entering house after house, these demons, who could assume any form they wished, moved about like so many snakes. The great demons sent by Kamsa were far from the path of religion. They were like monkeys or drunkards, destroyed by drink, or men possessed by ghosts. O King of Videha, O King of Mithila, O Lord of men, O devotee of Lord Upendra, O first among the pious, O austere one, O Father, O powerful one in this way, the demons harass the devotees on the earth. O pious King Mahulashva, the demons broke apart the four goals of pious life. The goals are Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Or religion, Dharma, Artha, economic development, Kama, enjoyment, and Moksha, liberation. Okay, so this we've read now from the Garga Samhita,